Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And in steps Manny Machado, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Now here's the first offering. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 640.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off, ball four, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He'll check in here at 277. 13 home runs and 46 driven in. Now the 1-0. Lined hard to center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Machado, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Left side, but well foul.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Now another 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. One and two now.
1 ball.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Foul! That ball's foul!
Again, a 1-2.
No,
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Fouled away. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Padres leave 1, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Yu Darvish gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate is Matt Olson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Now the pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Once he had to take that extra step, he probably could have put it in his back pocket right there. That was going to be a really tough out at first base. That's the kind of play that only the best of the best at that position pull off.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And a ball 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers, 39 driven in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and two.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now it's Mark Canha. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0.
Hey!
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Victor Caratini.
Victor Caratini.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit at third. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6. The first base.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Tucupita Marcano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 home. He's outside for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jed Lowry now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lowry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Swing and a laser off into foul territory. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting 6th. The catcher.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 13 home runs and 47 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Pause, and the 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting 7.
So 2 out, nobody on. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's just out.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Back goes Grisham. Still ranging back. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Steven.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We've played two. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. The batter will be Ha-Seong Kim. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First delivery to him. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
And now in the box, Will Myers. Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and the runner back in standing. He's set, and the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Kim aboard here at first with nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 1 and the Padres nothing. Striding in for Oakland, Aramis Garcia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 37.
He's set. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Garcia, a native Floridian. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now back.
Next, it'll be Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes. A ball and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jake Cronenworth.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. No outs, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And now a pitch on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. And now, Ramon Laureano. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. Hosmer is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Mark Canha. And now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Another one sent foul. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Canna smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. Gone! It's a solo shot for Mark Canna. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Jed.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch.
No.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Fouled off. Hit on the ground to third. Machado is there, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now, Sean Murphy. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Yeah.
Into the box, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. A ball and 2 strikes.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. We played 4. It's now 2-1 A's. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Eric.
Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Tucupita Marcano.
Now to bat, Tucupita Marcano grounded out in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Hey, he had to make a gorgeous transfer right there from his glove to his hand, going to his forehand in that situation right there, and he pulled it off beautifully.
Into the box now, Ha-Seong Kim. And he lays off there, 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. The 1-0 home. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Grounded up the first baseline. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Next will be the designated hitter, Aramis Garcia, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Popped up. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Pitch on the way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his own. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
2 out, nobody on. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So here's Will Myers. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Padres, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. Here's the first pitch to him. Machado now on 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Padres down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
And now the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, number 22.
Now at the plate here is Ramon Laureano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Laureano stands at first with 1 out. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high into the concrete staircases and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game, and the A's open it up 4-1 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Austin Adams, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Jed Lowry. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Still only one out in the inning. And that misses. 2-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Sean Murphy is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Sean Murphy, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
No strike.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Oakland. Lou Trevino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham. first pitch of the AB on its way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
In now, Tommy Pham. Here's a pop-up now, and no one will get this one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fouled away.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Now another 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Next to the plate for the Padres, Victor Caratini. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half. 4-2 now.
The first baseman.
Digging in will be Eric Hosmer. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now the first pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 0-1 delivery. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
This one's down to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. It's the A's 4 and the Friars 2. So now into the box is Tony Kemp. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch on the way. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
2 balls and a strike. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Popped him up. Hosmer is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Aramis Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Now the 2-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they still lead this one 4-2. J.B. Wendelken will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tucupita Marcano.
The second baseman, Tucupita Marcano.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And this will be fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Ha-Seong Kim, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Flew out last time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
The center fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Next to hit is Will Myers. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The third baseman, number 13.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Myers is off at first with 2 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Now a throw over. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for San Diego. Still down by a count of 4-2. Keonikela is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Two and one to the A's first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now that the third baseman, Matt.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Fouled off. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding into bat next it'll be Mark Canha.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
No balls and a strike to count. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Jake Diekman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So stepping in is Jake Cronenworth. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two balls and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitches fouled away. Here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
High and deep to straightaway right. Piscotty's going back. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
At the plate now, Trent Grisham, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Diekman is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Here's the 0-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Tommy Pham, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
At the plate, Victor Caratini.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find him.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Lifted down the line in left.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen, a foul ball.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
San Diego down to their final strike. San Diego, good night.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Oakland A's took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Bassett earns his 12th victory in the ballgame, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Jake Diekman strikes out the side to record the save, his 8th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.